Life often feels like a series of endless demands, a race against time, intertwined with responsibilities, relationships, and unforeseen challenges. At times, it can leave us feeling unmoored, seeking solace amid the chaos. Yet, even in the midst of this turbulence, there exists a timeless wisdom that can serve as our guiding light. The principles of mindfulness and self-improvement. Mindfulness teaches us to pause, breathe, and ground ourselves in the present moment, offering clarity and peace. Self-improvement inspires us to continuously grow, evolve, and embrace our fullest potential. Together, they form a harmonious balance, a path that allows us to both accept the realities of life and transform ourselves into better, more compassionate beings. Rooted in the teachings of Buddhism, this guide explores how these two practices intertwine, offering insights and actionable steps to help you navigate life's journey with grace and resilience. By integrating ancient wisdom with modern applications, this approach aims to cultivate inner peace, balance, and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. The following points outline practical steps and mindset shifts inspired by Buddhist philosophy, designed to help you embrace mindfulness and self-improvement in your daily life. Step 1. Begin with gratitude. Gratitude, deeply emphasized in Buddhist philosophy, is a practice that transforms how we perceive the world. It shifts our focus from the void of what we lack to the abundance already present in our lives. The Buddha's teachings remind us that a grateful heart is not just a spiritual virtue, but a pathway to happiness and contentment. He taught that gratitude is the seed of joy, and when nurtured, it grows into a profound sense of inner peace. Imagine gratitude as sunlight breaking through a cloudy sky. It may not erase the clouds entirely, but it brings warmth and clarity, illuminating everything it touches. Gratitude softens our perception, helping us see blessings even amidst challenges. It teaches us to acknowledge the goodness that exists within and around us, even if it feels small or fleeting. Picture beginning your day with a moment of gratitude. You wake up, and before the busyness of the day takes over, you pause to reflect on 3 things you're thankful for. These could be as simple as the air you breathe, the smile of a loved one, or the opportunities a new day brings. Even on mornings when life feels heavy, this practice offers a ray of light, reminding you of life's inherent beauty and interconnectedness. To bring gratitude into your daily life, consider keeping a journal where you list 3 things you're thankful for every evening. This ritual trains your mind to focus on positivity, no matter how small the blessings may seem. During the day, practice a gratitude pause. When something goes well, take a moment to savor it fully, appreciating the good before moving on to the next task. Another profound way to cultivate gratitude is by expressing it. Write a heartfelt note to someone who has positively impacted your life, letting them know how much they mean to you. In Buddhism, gratitude is not limited to joyful moments. It also embraces challenges as opportunities for growth. When life feels difficult, gratitude teaches us to see the lessons hidden within adversity, the resilience we gain, the strength we discover, and the support we find in others. By practicing gratitude, we learn to navigate life with a heart full of appreciation, embracing each moment as a precious gift. Step 2. Embrace self-compassion. Self-compassion is a cornerstone of Buddhist philosophy, a practice that invites us to treat ourselves with the same kindness, understanding, and forgiveness that we readily offer to a close friend. The Buddha taught that suffering is an inevitable part of the human experience, yet how we respond to our suffering determines our path to peace. Through self-compassion, we learn to embrace our imperfections, recognizing that they are part of what makes us beautifully human. Imagine self-compassion as a warm blanket on a cold night. It doesn't erase the chill of the outside world, but it wraps you in comfort and care when you need it most. In the same way, self-compassion doesn't deny life's challenges or mistakes, but offers a safe space to heal, grow, and find the courage to move forward. Consider a moment when you've made a mistake or faced failure. Often, our instinct is to criticize ourselves harshly, replaying the misstep in our minds with unforgiving judgment. Instead, self-compassion encourages us to pause, acknowledge the mistake, and respond with kindness. You might say to yourself, "It's okay. Everyone makes mistakes. This is a chance to learn and do better next time." This simple shift in mindset not only soothes the sting of failure, but also empowers you to rise stronger. To cultivate self-compassion, start by practicing positive self-talk. Pay attention to the critical thoughts that arise and consciously replace them with compassionate ones. For instance, if you find yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough," counter it with, "I'm doing my best and that's enough." Over time, this practice reshapes your inner dialogue, making kindness toward yourself a habit. Another powerful exercise is to write yourself a letter of encouragement when you're struggling. Address yourself as you would a dear friend, acknowledging your feelings and offering words of support and hope. This act of self-kindness can be profoundly healing, reminding you of your inherent worth and resilience. Meditation is also a valuable tool for fostering self-compassion. In a quiet moment, close your eyes and imagine yourself as a beloved friend. Picture holding this version of yourself with care, offering unconditional love and understanding. Visualize releasing any judgments or harsh criticisms, replacing them with warmth and acceptance. This visualization helps reinforce the practice of self-compassion in your daily life. Buddhism teaches us that being kind to ourselves is not self-indulgence, but self-preservation. By treating ourselves with compassion, we build a strong foundation of inner peace and resilience. This practice not only nurtures our own well-being, but also enhances our ability to extend kindness and understanding to others, creating a ripple effect of compassion in the world. Through self-compassion, we honor our shared humanity and learn to navigate life's journey with grace and gentleness. Step 3. Cultivate mindfulness. Mindfulness is at the heart of Buddhist teachings, a practice that encourages us to fully embrace the present moment with curiosity and without judgment. The Buddha often spoke of mindfulness as a foundation for understanding, inner peace, and liberation. He taught that by paying attention to the here and now, we free ourselves from the burdens of the past and the anxieties of the future, finding clarity and serenity in the flow of life. Imagine mindfulness as tuning a radio to the perfect frequency, cutting through the static of distractions and mental chatter to hear the melody of life clearly. In our busy lives, the noise of responsibilities, thoughts, and worries often drowns out the beauty of the present moment. Mindfulness helps us attune our awareness, allowing us to fully experience and appreciate the richness of each moment. Consider your next meal as an opportunity to practice mindfulness. Instead of eating distractedly, take a moment to savor the flavors, textures, and sensations of each bite. Notice how the food nourishes your body and satisfies your senses. By immersing yourself in this simple act, you transform a routine task into a profound experience of presence and gratitude. To bring mindfulness into your life, start with a simple breathing exercise. Sit comfortably and inhale for 4 counts. Hold your breath for 4 counts and exhale for 4 counts. As you do this, focus solely on the sensation of your breath entering and leaving your body. This practice centers your mind, grounding you in the present moment. Another way to cultivate mindfulness is to spend 5 minutes observing your surroundings without distraction. Whether you're in a park, at home, or in a bustling city, pay attention to the sights, sounds, and sensations around you. Notice the colors, patterns, and textures, or listen to the rhythm of your environment. This practice deepens your connection to the world and helps quiet a restless mind. Mindfulness can also be seamlessly woven into daily tasks. While walking, focus on the feeling of your feet touching the ground, the rhythm of your steps, and the sensations in your body. When cooking, pay attention to the ingredients, the sounds of the process, and the transformation of raw materials into a meal. Even folding laundry can become an opportunity for mindfulness when you focus on the texture of the fabric, the colors, and the repetitive motion of your hands. In Buddhism, mindfulness is more than a practice. It's a way of being. It teaches us to approach life with presence, curiosity, and acceptance. By cultivating mindfulness, we learn to navigate life's complexities with greater ease and clarity, finding beauty and meaning in the simplest of moments. This practice not only enriches our own lives, but also enhances our relationships and interactions, creating a ripple effect of peace and awareness in the world around us. Through mindfulness, we align with the present, discovering a profound sense of balance and harmony. Step 4. Let go of what you can't control. In Buddhist teachings, peace is not found by striving to control every aspect of life, but by releasing our attachment to outcomes beyond our influence. The Buddha spoke of the importance of accepting impermanence, the understanding that everything in life is always changing and not all circumstances can be shaped by our will. Letting go of this attachment is the path to true inner peace and freedom. Imagine holding on to something you can't control, like gripping a rope tied to a moving boat. The harder you hold on, the more it pulls you away, creating tension and pain. Similarly, when we grasp onto things beyond our control, whether it's other people's actions, unforeseen circumstances, or outcomes, we only create suffering for ourselves. The path to peace lies in loosening our grip, allowing life to unfold as it will without resistance. Consider a situation in which a project or goal didn't go as planned despite your best efforts. The tendency might be to ruminate on what went wrong, berating yourself or trying to force the situation to work. However, self-awareness and Buddhist wisdom encourage us to acknowledge our limits and release attachment to the result. Recognize that not everything is within your control. By focusing on the lessons learned and how you can grow from the experience, you turn what might feel like failure into an opportunity for wisdom. One way to practice letting go is by making a list of things you can control and focusing your energy on those. When faced with challenges, ask yourself, what can I do right now? Shift your focus from what's outside your reach to the actions, attitudes, and responses within your power. This simple shift in perspective can help you feel more empowered and at peace, regardless of external circumstances. Another useful practice is the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. This prayer embodies the wisdom of acceptance, acknowledging what's beyond your control and finding peace in that surrender. It encourages both patience and courage, helping you accept the present moment and take mindful action where it counts. Visualization is also a powerful tool for releasing attachment. Imagine placing your worries or frustrations on leaves, watching them gently float down a stream and disappear into the distance. This simple exercise can help you physically experience the act of letting go, creating a mental space for calm and clarity. In Buddhism, letting go is not about giving up. It's about finding freedom. It is an act of liberation, where we allow life to unfold naturally without clinging to specific outcomes. By embracing the impermanence of all things and accepting what cannot be controlled, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering, opening the door to peace and equanimity. Through letting go, we cultivate a heart that is open, resilient, and at peace, no matter what life presents. Step 5. Nurture positive connections. In Buddhist philosophy, the relationships we cultivate are essential to our well-being and happiness. The Buddha taught that we are deeply interconnected, and our interactions with others can either support our growth or hinder it. Positive relationships are a source of nourishment and strength, while toxic or draining connections can deplete our energy and peace of mind. By surrounding ourselves with people who uplift and inspire us, we create an environment that encourages growth, compassion, and joy. Imagine relationships as gardens. They flourish with care, attention, and intention, just like plants in a well-tended garden. If neglected, they may wither, but when nurtured with love and respect, they bloom and bring beauty into our lives. Just as a garden requires regular watering, sunlight, and pruning, relationships need nurturing through kindness, communication, and respect. Consider reaching out to a friend you haven't spoken to in a while. It could be someone who has always supported you, or perhaps a person who brings positivity into your life. By expressing your appreciation and reconnecting, You're fostering a positive bond that can be mutually enriching. In a world where we often get caught up in our busy lives, a simple gesture of reaching out can rekindle a relationship and remind both of you of the shared joy in meaningful connections. To nurture positive connections in your life, schedule regular catch-ups with loved ones, whether through a phone call, a coffee date, or a walk together. Make it a priority to maintain and deepen the relationships that bring you happiness and support. These regular interactions create a sense of closeness and belonging, reinforcing the positive energy you share with others. Practice active listening in your relationships. When someone is speaking, focus entirely on them. Put down your phone, stop thinking about your response, and give them your full attention. This shows respect and care, deepening your connection with the person and fostering trust. Active listening is a form of mindfulness, and it strengthens relationships by allowing others to feel heard and valued. While positive relationships are essential, it's also important to set boundaries with those that drain your energy or bring negativity into your life. In Buddhism, the concept of right association teaches us to surround ourselves with individuals who encourage our growth. This means that sometimes it's necessary to step away from relationships that do not contribute to our well-being. Setting boundaries allows us to protect our peace and energy, making space for the connections that are truly enriching. In Buddhist teachings, compassion and loving kindness are the foundation of all relationships. By nurturing positive connections, we cultivate an environment where love, understanding, and mutual respect can thrive. These relationships not only bring us joy, but also provide us with the support we need during difficult times. Just as a garden thrives when it receives proper care, so too do our relationships when we approach them with intention, kindness, and gratitude. Through nurturing positive connections, we create a circle of support that nourishes our hearts and souls, bringing light into our lives and the lives of others. Step 6. Celebrate small wins. In Buddhist teachings, the path to personal growth and enlightenment is often not about grand achievements, but the consistent, humble actions we take each day. The Buddha encourages followers to cultivate patience, persistence, and mindfulness, recognizing that progress is a gradual journey. True transformation comes not from isolated, monumental moments, but from the small, steady steps we take in alignment with our intentions. Each small effort contributes to the larger goal, and by celebrating these steps, we honor the journey itself. Think of each small step as a brick in the foundation of a fulfilling life. When constructing a building, the foundation is made of many small pieces, each one seemingly insignificant on its own, but together, they create something solid and lasting. Similarly, our daily actions, no matter how small, are the building blocks that support the greater structure of our lives. By acknowledging and celebrating these small wins, we reinforce the idea that every step, no matter how small, is a step toward a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Consider a situation where you've been trying to build a habit of exercise. Rather than focusing solely on the number of miles run or the intensity of each workout, take a moment to celebrate simply showing up. The act of committing to the habit, regardless of the outcome, is a win in itself. This mindset shift encourages a sense of accomplishment and gratitude for the effort, rather than discouragement for perceived shortcomings. To incorporate the practice of celebrating small wins into your life, keep a journal where you track your achievements, however small, every day. At the end of each day, write down 1 or 2 things you accomplished, whether it was completing a task, sticking to a healthy habit, or even just taking a moment for self-care. This simple act of reflection helps you recognize your progress, shifting your focus from what's left undone to what has been achieved. Reward yourself for milestones, no matter how minor they seem. If you've been working on a project and reached a small goal, take a moment to celebrate, whether it's enjoying a treat, taking a break, or acknowledging your hard work. This practice reinforces the importance of progress over perfection and helps you build positive momentum. Remind yourself that every small effort contributes to a larger goal. Whether it's learning a new skill, developing a healthy habit, or pursuing a dream, Every step you take is part of the greater journey. By focusing on the small daily actions, you cultivate a mindset of perseverance and joy. Each effort, no matter how seemingly insignificant, adds to the tapestry of your life and brings you closer to your larger vision. In Buddhism, the path to enlightenment is described as a series of small steps, each one bringing us closer to greater wisdom and compassion. By celebrating small wins, we honor the progress we've made and acknowledge the importance of the journey. This practice encourages patience, self-compassion, and gratitude, reinforcing the understanding that every moment, every effort, contributes to the creation of a life filled with meaning and fulfillment. Through small wins, we build the life we desire, brick by brick, with intention and mindfulness. By embracing the practices of gratitude, self-compassion, mindfulness, letting go, nurturing positive relationships, and celebrating small wins, you lay the foundation for a life filled with inner peace and positivity. Each step is a building block, seemingly small in isolation, but together they form a powerful roadmap that guides you toward a life of balance, harmony, and fulfillment. These steps, though simple, carry profound wisdom and transformative power when practiced consistently. In the Buddhist tradition, peace is not something that is acquired or achieved in an external sense. True peace comes from within. It is a state of mind cultivated through awareness, acceptance, and intentional living. By practicing these principles daily, you not only improve the quality of your life, but also deepen your connection to the world around you. With each act of mindfulness, each moment of self-compassion, and each time you embrace the present with gratitude, you step closer to a more awakened way of being. Remember, change is not a destination but a journey, one that unfolds over time. Often, the path to growth and healing may seem slow or even imperceptible in the moment, but each small, consistent step forward is an act of transformation. The Buddha spoke of the gradual path, acknowledging that enlightenment and peace are not attained in a single moment, but are cultivated over time through patience, perseverance, and mindfulness. Even when progress feels elusive, trust that you are moving forward. With each effort, you are shedding old patterns, opening yourself to greater wisdom, and becoming more aligned with your true nature. Life will undoubtedly present challenges. The difficulties, the setbacks, and the moments of doubt are part of the human experience. But in the teachings of the Buddha, we are reminded that suffering is not the end of the story. It is a part of the path. The key lies in how we meet those challenges. With resilience, with a peaceful mind, and with the understanding that each challenge is an opportunity for growth. When you cultivate mindfulness and positivity, you gain the tools to face life's storms not with fear or resistance, but with calm, grace, and an open heart. Through the practices outlined here, you learn not only to navigate challenges, but to transform them into moments of learning and evolution. Just as a river flows through varied landscapes, we too move through life's highs and lows, with each moment contributing to the larger current of our existence. By practicing gratitude, you acknowledge the beauty and abundance that already exists. By embracing self-compassion, you offer yourself the love and understanding that you so freely give to others. By nurturing mindfulness, you learn to live with awareness, free from the distractions of the mind. By letting go of what you cannot control, you free yourself from unnecessary suffering. By nurturing positive relationships, you create a supportive environment where love and growth can flourish. And by celebrating each small win, you honor the small but mighty steps that propel you forward on your journey. Ultimately, this holistic approach to peace is not about perfection. It is about presence. It is about learning to embrace each moment, both the beautiful and the difficult, with equanimity. It is about becoming the kind of person who moves through life with a calm heart and a clear mind, trusting that every experience, every step, is part of your unfolding path. Life's challenges may persist, but within you lies the power to face them with calm, grace, and resilience. You are not alone on this journey. Within you is a deep well of strength, wisdom, and compassion that, when tapped into, can carry you through even the toughest times. You are capable of rising above the noise, the the distractions, and the turbulence to find peace within yourself. Choose to walk the path of mindfulness and positivity, not as a means of escaping life's difficulties, but as a way to engage with them fully, with clarity and love. This journey is not always easy, and there will be moments when the weight of life feels heavy. But in these moments, remember that peace is always available to you. It is the space between your thoughts, the breath that connects you to the present, the wisdom that lies in acceptance. Each step you take on this path strengthens your ability to be present with whatever arises, and with each step, you draw closer to the peaceful, joyful life that is your birthright. Trust in the process and trust in yourself. Every moment of mindfulness, every act of kindness, and every small victory brings you closer to the calm, centered life that awaits. It is a journey worth taking, a path that leads not to a distant destination, but to the profound peace that already resides within you. Thank you for taking the time to join me on this journey toward inner peace and positivity. I hope these reflections and practices inspire you to embrace the path of mindfulness, self-compassion, and growth in your own life. Remember, it's the small, consistent steps that make the biggest difference, and by integrating these teachings, you are already moving closer to the peaceful, fulfilling life you deserve. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit from it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Every week, we dive deeper into practical wisdom, mindful living, and personal growth. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What's one small step you're going to take today to bring more peace into your life? Let's support each other on this journey. And remember, every step forward is a step worth celebrating. Thank you for being here, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Until then, take care of yourself, and may your path be filled with peace and joy.